Guys, I am back with another banger. If you're a lover of beans, or even if you're not a lover of beans, trust me, you will love this recipe. Let's dive right into it. Firstly, you start by peeling your corn. You can use corn on a cob, or you can actually use canned sweet corn for this. Also, you can use raw corn, but then you have to add it to the beans in the beginning of the cooking stage, okay? Or you can actually cook it down and then put it inside the beans. You're going to peel this corn. Please don't use corn on the cob. That's not how we do it here. So it's the corn seed that I would be making use of. I already cooked my corn and it's done 100%. So I'm just going to peel it from its cob. So guys, we are done removing the corn seeds. Oh my god, look at this beautiful corn. The next thing here is to measure out our beans, and yes, I saw the cloves, I put them there. It's to preserve the beans. So my food lovers, I will be linking the measurements in the description box, so do well as to check it out. I would go ahead to pick my beans and remove it of stones and the cloves and then wash my beans. This is very important though, do not skip this process. So guys, in a clean pot, we'll be adding water and then we'll be leaving this water to boil, and then we'll be adding our beans and then bringing it to a boil. Me, I shall notice that when you put your beans when the water has boiled, you're going to cook faster. After like 10 minutes, we're going to be straining the water because this is us just parboiling the beans, and we're going to be adding another water and we'll be pour back our beans inside and then we're going to cook it. This one, you can wait for the water to boil or not. Just pour back your beans into it and cover the pot and allow it to cook. Look at my beans, succulent beans. It's done. Now I'll be pouring in my cooked corn and allow them to cook together. Let them meet each other, let them taste themselves. Oh my god, see this sweet corn, it's so yellow. I'll be giving this a quick stir and then I'll be covering my pot to let them cook. They'll cook together. Guys, if you have still not subscribed, what are you waiting for? I'm literally crying. Please subscribe and like my videos and share so that I would have the encouragement to do more videos that you would love. See the beans now, it's done. When the beans is done, you know it's done. Next step, my third main ingredient. This is plantain. We're going to be prepping my plantain. Cut out the back, cut this plantain into pieces, and then we're going to be frying this plantain in some vegetable oil or soya oil or any oil that you like. We would be frying this in medium heat till it turns golden brown. Guys, when this plantain is golden brown, just remove it from the oil and set aside. We'll be using it later. I know most of you plantain lovers cannot wait for this plantain to reach later. Now lie, you must discipline yourself. Wait. After this, we'll be prepping our onion and our pepper. If you don't like to see onion in your food, go ahead to blend this. Add crayfish too if your crayfish is not blended yet. Introducing our ingredients, we have palm oil, onions, pepper, seasoning cubes, crayfish, and some salt, of course. Proceed to add palm oil inside your pan. You can see those ones is oil from the frying of the plantain, so please don't judge. Add your palm oil according to your preference. Some people like very oily food and some people don't really like oily food. We're going to let this palm oil to heat up and then we'll be adding our onions. Guys, we'll be caramelizing our onions, and when this onions is done for 3 to 5 minutes, we'll be adding our crayfish. You can never have too much crayfish inside your beans. So beans and moi moi, these things, we don't mice crayfish in both of them. I'll be giving this a quick stir and then I'll go ahead to add my seasoning cubes. I'll be using 2 for this recipe and I would crush it into my food, and then I would also be giving it a quick stir. Next, I'll be adding in my pepper. Add this according to your specification. Some people like very pepperish food while some people like mild pepper, so do you in this part. We'll allow this to fry for like a minute before we proceed to adding our beans and corn into our oil mix. Would go ahead to combine everything together. Would mix the oil mixed with the beans and then we'll just mix everything together and leave it to fry for a little bit. Don't add water while frying this, just allow it to cook in its own water. Next, we'll be adding some salt into the food and then we'll cover our pot and allow this to cook. Guys, let me tell you about salt. It's better you add a little at a time than add everything at once because you might end up with a salty food. It's easier for you to add than to remove. Now to the last part, guys. I have to apologize to you guys for losing this clip. I cannot find it. I thought I recorded it, but it just entails you putting your plantain into your beans. You just put it and you stir it, and then you cover it for it to, greet each other. And then now we are done with this cooking. It's a very easy recipe. Guys, look at the face of our beans. It's giving, it's me. I'm just going to be topping it with a little bit of scent leaf because I like the taste of scent leaf in my beans. If you don't, just skip this step, okay? So I'm going to mix everything together and then our food is ready. Guys, this meal is so delicious and nutritious and filled with fiber from the corn, fiber from the beans. Just plate it and then you are ready to go serve this to your family and enjoy. If you have questions, I'll be right in the comment section waiting for you. I'll be replying all comments. So guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so I will bring you more amazing food content. See you later, guys. Bye.